What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with yet another video talking about more Dragon Ball FighterZ. And right now what you are seeing up on my screen is the best players in the world. Yes, the world. Goichi, the one and only World Tour finalist champion. We are seeing his tier list on the screen right now. Now, also, what you will be seeing is SonicFox's tier list. So today what we're going to be doing is actually going and comparing these two tier lists, because these are arguably the number one and number two, vice versa. You can switch them. These guys are the strongest in the world, point blank, period. And it can be argued whoever is best, and we've seen it. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to go over their tier list because both of them, well, SonicFox's is way more interesting than Goichi's. Goichi's feels kind of standard with, you know, a little bit of characters that you wouldn't expect to be where they are, just a tad bit, but for the most part, his is kind of standard, whereas SonicFox's is nuts. So first of all, I do want to state that we need, as a community, to get together and figure out what the actual lettering system for tier lists are, because here we have SS, S plus, S, and S minus, which is just absolutely crazy. And then of course SonicFox's is S plus, S, A plus, and A. I think we all just need to get together, just have a community meeting, just sit down and just say, here, this is Z, S, A, B, and maybe C. That's it. That's all I'll take. But for now, it is what it is. We kind of know what people mean when they put their letters up on the screen. But when it comes to Goichi and SonicFox's tier list, you can definitely tell that their lettering indicates that nobody is completely weak this season. And that is a breath of fresh air. This means everybody is playable if you just take the time to learn them. And like I said, on both ends here, S plus, S, A plus, and A, you know, he didn't add any extra letters. So this clearly means that these characters are, you know, they're usable. Everybody is completely usable. Nobody is completely dog trash and just not worth your time. Everybody can be played. But let's start it off first here with SonicFox, right? He thinks Android 21 is the best character in the game. I don't know. If you are an Android 21 player, let me know what you think about this. Do you think Android 21 deserves this placement? Does she have what it takes to be the best in the game? You would expect so, kind of, because this is the developer's baby, technically. Like, they made this character from scratch. Obviously, this character is not part of the real Dragon Ball franchise, but, you know, she's coming to this game as technically like a guest character. She is her own person, and you would expect they would make her a little bit better than the rest of everybody else. And SonicFox kind of sees it that way. I don't know what he truly sees in her, but she definitely has one of the best level 3 Okis in the game right now. She does have very strong neutral, I can say. I think she is really good, but I don't know if I would put her as best in the game. Granted, the rest of his S plus tier is kind of crazy, so we're just gonna go back to Goichi's for a second. He personally thinks that Tien Gohan is the best in the game. Now, I'm not gonna say these are all ordered. I don't know. Even if we translate this tweet, personal, yeah, it just says this is his season tier list of 3.5 personally, how he feels. Whereas not Goichi, but SonicFox, you know, he says nothing is ordered, but he does think, I think right here, he does say Android 21 is the best character in the game, but everyone in S plus is on par with one another in some way, shape, or form. Game is in an amazing spot. I agree. Play who you like. I agree. I suggest have at least one S plus tier character on your team for maximum efficiency. Also, yes, this version of Jiren is not a fair character, but yeah, personally, I think 21 is the best character in the game. That is personally how he feels. So let's compare their top of the line characters here. So Tien Gohan, nothing much needs to be said about him. He has those crazy auto combos. He has the legs. He has the damage. He's stupid. Tien Gohan is also in the S plus for SonicFox. It makes sense. It matches up. Gotenks. This character has been on the rise in season 3.5. He has crazy new rejumps where he can dish out a lot of damage. His EX punches are now stupid as they can be. They spit out damage. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I've always thought this character was good, but for whatever reason, after they nerfed his like triple overhead within the beginning of season 3, I believe, after they nerfed that and they kind of nerfed his Ghost Oki just a little bit, people stopped playing him, which is absolutely insane because he's always been good. And because of that, they nerfed him for season 3.5 and now he's absolutely stupid. So yeah, but when we look over here, SonicFox has Gotenks in just S, which is weird because I don't know what would make him have him here, but again, he just personally thinks these characters have things that are way too dumb, and I think Gotenks has really dumb stuff personally, in my personal opinion, but we're just here to compare and contrast, I guess. Captain Ginyu, this character, I want to say he got very popular at the beginning of season 3 when they first buffed him. Goichi obviously picked him up for a little bit there, and so everybody thought they could be a Ginyu main, and I think his value comes from if you've been playing the character and if you actually know what you're doing with him, because you can't just pick this character up and feel like you're going to just rule the world. You have to lab with this character, and he can get some really dumb stuff off, whereas SonicFox doesn't think Ginyu's the best. SonicFox places him in A+, which is, I can't put a say into this because I don't play Ginyu. I have no idea what I am doing with Ginyu. So it's funny to see and compare and contrast how they feel about different characters. Trunks here. Trunks is in SS to Goichi. Trunks is actually only in, where is he at? Oh my gosh, I can't find him in this tier list. Okay, so he's only an S for SonicFox. A crazy one, UI Goku. Goichi thinks UI Goku is very strong. And if you don't think UI Goku is very strong at this point, like, let's be honest, I play the character. I know he can be stupid. He spits out damage for no apparent reason. He doesn't need to do anything truly fancy. All he has to do is the normal stuff, and he can just dish out the craziest stuff. And SonicFox thinks he only has S. SonicFox doesn't think this character is like top of the top. I mean, technically this is still top of the line. He's very viable, but you know, it makes sense. Now this one I really want to talk about, this character here, Bardock. So Bardock has been kind of the talk of the town lately. People don't think he's like super top tier anymore, and I, being a player of the character, sort of agree. I think Bardock is still the best person to give. Bardock is still the best character to give somebody and they can possibly still do well, because they can learn the game perfectly through Bardock. This is a character with some of the best staggers in the game. He has literally some of the best buttons in the game. He has range. He has a great auto combo. He has a plus on block move that does great chip damage. He has great solo damage. Bardock can kind of do it all. He's the perfect Dragon Ball FighterZ character, but yet people feel like he's falling down the tier list. And the only thing I could think of that is not because he's getting worse, but because other characters are getting better. And that has been shown through characters like DBZ Broly, who is a terrible matchup for Bardock. Bardock can hardly get through DBZ Broly with all of his Ki Blast, his armor, stuff like that. But Bardock does have, Bardock EX Lariat can kind of beat Broly armor. So, I mean, yeah, but it just, he's not a good matchup. Same thing with Base Vegeta. Base Vegeta has things that Bardock just can't quite do without assist. You know, Kid Buu has always been top tier. If anything, the old age question was, is it Bardock or is it Kid Buu? And I think most people can say for sure now it's Kid Buu. And obviously Kid Buu is going to be in both of these guys' top of the line tier list because it makes sense. This character has been stupid since day one. And honestly, Goichi's top of the line characters, there's not much to say about them. All of these characters they're great, they're good, and they have things that other characters can't do, whereas SonicFox feels like these oddball characters here, Beerus, Tien, Jiren, Blue Vegeta, and Blue Goku. Also, Android 18 just have things that make them way better than the rest of the cast. Android 18, I can kind of agree with. Her Android EX17 is stupid. That just ruins it for me. Blue Vegeta has been on the rise because of his Ki Blast. They're amazing. Yes, they are great. And he can also cancel them now into, you know, great damage and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say he's S plus, simply because his Big Bang attack to me is still too slow. You still kind of have to guess if somebody's going to super dash, and all they have to do is jump above the Big Bang, and it's so punishable. It's a bag, you know. Blue Goku, I've always thought was kind of stupid because Bobby plays Blue Goku and he plays him very, very well. This character has things that are just annoying. He has the EX shoulder bash, which is very similar to base Vegeta's EX rocket kick, but Blue Goku's went untouched. It's half a bar and it recovers so fast, way faster than base Vegeta's ever did, and he can do so much after it, and it's insane. He can combo after it, unlike base Vegeta, without, you know, without being in the corner first or without an assist. He can do things like that and still get amazing damage off of it. Blue Goku deserves a spot, I'm not gonna lie. Tien, an oddball one. He's really good this season, but at the same time, he's still so basic to me that I don't see why, you know, you would add him here. Majin Buu has earned his spot. If you are a Majin Buu main and you lab the hell out of this character, I can see why he can be S plus. This character can do things that other characters find it very hard to punish, you know. The bubblegum thing that he can do is the resets. It's all great stuff. This character can be really dumb. Beerus, SonicFox thinks Beerus is like stupid good. Don't see why, because the orbs just, you know, them being super dashable still just isn't that good. If super dash wasn't a thing, Beerus would definitely be top tier, but I'm just not seeing it. Now, let's go ahead and compare their bottom tier list. So we have Super Saiyan Goku, Rose, Vegito, which is insane, Cooler, Frieza, and Nappa. These guys only agree on Nappa, Goku, and Goku Black. Videl is up here. SonicFox thinks he's a little better, but I would say I would leave Nappa, and I would leave Goku Black. I think Super Saiyan Goku did get a little better. You know, that 2M being slightly faster can kind of put him back on par. Obviously, he can't stagger with his 2M like he used to, but you know, it's still a very good button now because it still has the range and it feels more natural when you use it. So I think I think Super Saiyan Goku kind of deserves to go back up, in my opinion, but who knows. Vegito Blue being down here on SonicFox is crazy. I think the reason he puts him here is because Vegeta Blue has a hard time, you know, doing tick throws because of his 5L, and his mix-up is not very good at all. So I think that's why Sonic would put him there. And quite personally, somebody put it best. I think it was Wrath FGC. If we go to Wrath's page real quick, Wrath says, Goichi's tier list makes perfect sense when you pretend you're him for a minute. He's the dude that forces people to spark, not because they think they will get mixed, but because they know they'll never mix him without a full team. Practical body swap is ridiculous for him. I think he values his defense more than anything, and it seems like a big factor in most placements. 50-50s break defense. Body swap is a win condition with his defense. Unique tools to react more to situations help his defense even more. UI, Cooler, Jiren, etc. So that is what he's talking about here. Like Goichi's tier list, right? When we look at it, he talks a lot about Captain Ginyu, and Ginyu, if he's able to get a body swap, right, he can make sure the other person doesn't have a full team because they don't know how to really use Ginyu. So all of these characters in this tier list here, in this top of the line tier list, all these characters have a very good chance of mixing Goichi. That's how he looks at this. He looks at this like, man, these characters are so dumb. If this person has a full team, they can really get me. And I think SonicFox is the opposite, you know. SonicFox is all attack. All of these characters at the top now have stupid good pressure, like really good pressure. And so what that means for Sonic is, as long as he is attacking you, you stand no chance, right? I think that's a really dope way to look at these tier lists. And that is why I'm going to basically end it at that, because Wrath FGC just said it best, right? If you look at a tier list the way that you play, it'll obviously be ordered different every single time. These characters have the best chance, you know, to mix Goichi. These characters have the best chance to go on the attack for SonicFox. And that's the way to look at it. So yeah, but anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. What do you think of both of these guys' tier list? Do you think SonicFox is insane? Do you think Goichi's is just right? Let me know down in the comment section below. While you're down there, please go check out the description and follow me on Twitter. I'm over there almost every day. That's the best way that you can get to fight me. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for you. Peace out.